What's going on, everybody? It's Recovery Kid Seth here. Just on my way to train right now, and I figured I'd throw out a little topic that was on my mind, and that is, should you change your training at all when you are in a deficit, when you are cutting? There's been some misconceptions over the years, some really shitty advice given to people saying, like, when you start dieting for fat loss, you should just do a bunch of high reps. You know, you want to burn a bunch of calories when you're lifting weights. You just do a bunch of high reps, lightweight stuff. And I'm here to tell you, that is a huge mistake. That is not what you want to do. Okay, first off, when you're going to lift weights, when you're in a deficit, when you're cutting, your goal isn't to go to the gym to lift weights to burn calories. That's what cardio is for. When you're going to the gym, when you're cutting, your goal should be to maintain your muscle. And if you want to maintain your muscle, you need to maintain the weight on the bar. So you need to keep lifting heavy, at least moderately heavy. You know, anywhere from 6 to 12 reps at the most. Like, there's yeah, it's a terrible idea to just start doing really lightweight pump work, because for the most, one of the biggest determinants of muscle growth is progressive tension overload, which means getting stronger, adding weight to the bar. And so that's one of the main reasons why you have the muscles that you have. So if you start taking weight off the bar, your muscles are going to have less of a reason to be around. You know, you lifted heavy weights to get those muscles. When you're cutting, you want to keep lifting heavy weights to keep your muscles. And so yeah, and also, I would look at it this way as well. You don't necessarily need to lower your volume when you're cutting, per se, because you still need to be training hard and getting in enough volume. But that being said, you're not really going to be gaining any muscle, so there's no need to be doing a ton of volume. You should just make it your goal to do enough volume to maintain your muscle. And so it's easier to get quality volume if you just work in a moderate rep range, you know, anywhere from 6 to 12, and keep lifting heavy so your strength doesn't take a nosedive, and it gives your muscles a reason to stick around. And something I've found helpful, something I like to do now that I'm cutting, is I made my split a little more different, to where I'm doing like chest and back in the same day, and then legs, and then shoulders and arms, and then lower body again, and then chest and back again. So my shoulders are getting some work 3 times a week. My chest and my back are both getting work twice a week. My lower body is getting work twice a week. And my arms are getting work on my chest and back day as well. So my arms are getting work 3 times a week as well. And so that way, all my smaller muscle groups that recover faster and easier and are actually better to give a little more volume to, like your shoulders and your arms and whatnot, they're getting hit 3 times a week. Chest and back, bigger muscle groups, they don't recover as fast. I spread them out, but they're still getting hit twice a week, and then same with my legs. And by doing it this way, I'm able to make my workouts shorter. And by making my workouts shorter, I'm able to train harder in the time that I am in the gym. Because when you're cutting, you have less energy, you have less stamina. It's hard to train hard for over an hour, you know? So that's why I like to just make it a short, intense workout that I can make it through and still have quality sets all the way through. So just like an hour. And I'm still getting in enough volume, plenty of volume to maintain my muscle. And so far, I'm still making great gains on my legs. I'm still hitting PRs on the squat every time I go into the gym. And I am still making some pretty good progress on some of my back movements as well. And my pushing movements, so like my bench press, incline bench, overhead press, I'm maintaining my strength there, at least after a few weeks. So I haven't lost any strength there yet, but I'm not gaining any strength there either. So that that's another thing I want to say is, don't think like just because you're cutting you're gonna automatically lose strength. It's all in your head a bit. I mean, you go into the gym expecting to hit the same weight or to hit more weight. Like, go into the gym and try to hit PRs when you're cutting, and if you do, that's awesome. And if you at least maintain, then that's great too. Like, there's no reason why you need to lose strength when you're cutting. You're a lot more likely to lose strength when you're cutting, especially on like pushing movements, but you don't have to per se. Go in, train like a badass, tell yourself that you can do this, like you can handle this weight. Cutting has nothing to do with it. So that's all I want to say in this quick little video. I'm going to go train my legs, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, by the way, what would be cool if you would follow me on Instagram. So my name's Seth Wright, and yeah, and on Facebook as well. Catch you guys in the next one.